Maps are such an elegant solution to orienting yourself in space. Earth's terrain folds into an array of diverse shapes and is covered with so many things, but a map cuts through all of this with stunning clarity. Features get blocked together and notable landmarks bloom into an organic grid of direction and scale. Maps increase the navigational signal-to-noise ratio to help lost people find their way. The beauty of this is that they can be especially flexible to best serve the area that they represent, which sometimes lead to strange maps for strange places. An early 20th century traveler braving the inhospitably hot Sahara Desert might have seen such a map. Something uncommon is marked here. While most maps depict whole regions filled with trees, here there exists only one: L'épopée du Ténéré, the loneliest tree on the planet Earth. It's marked L'épopée du Ténéré on most maps because that's what French colonizers called it. There's a lot of French in Niger, but it's also simply known as the Tenere Tree, and some locals call it Tafagak. Not sure if that's what they call the specific tree, or if that's the tree's species, or both. I'll probably use these names interchangeably, except for the French name, because my mouth struggles to move like that. Anyway, by all appearances, this tree is ordinary. It's an acacia tree, which is a common sight in Africa. It bears a lean and stands a mere 10 feet tall. The species could grow up to 70 feet in favorable conditions. The tree is cleaved in twain by a fork in the main branch, while thinning and wiry foliage provides the meagerest of shade. A trove of pale yellow flowers bloom in a mess of thorns. It's incredible as any tree, but still ordinary. It was once considered the loneliest tree in the world. Or, in other words, the most remote tree. It is the tree that is furthest from any other tree, as best as can be known. It's located on a continent known as Africa. Within that, a desert that goes by Sahara. And within that, deep inside of the country called Niger, there is a desert within the desert, known as Tenere. It's easy to forget this about the Sahara, but it's only a desert half of the time. You see, the Sahara cycles between a hyper-arid desert climate and a savanna grassland climate, but this change happens over tens of thousands of years. This tree might be a remnant from a green Sahara, when there was once many acacia. But as Earth's orientation sways, the Sahara bakes until the trees desiccate and relent to the dunes. The Tenere tree was only a memory even while it still lived. It was the only tree still standing for hundreds of kilometers in any direction. The key to its survival can be found underground, where a sprawling network of roots reach down 100 feet, deep enough to reach the water table. This was discovered in the 1930s when the first of 2 wells were dug nearby. It was in a healthy state at this point, but that wouldn't last forever. To some, the tree was a symbol of the unrelenting determination of life. But I struggle to project such a beautiful symbol onto it. I never personally sat in its shade. I never spotted its silhouette amongst one of countless empty horizons. I'm sure it must have been a stunning sight. But symbolism is self-ascribed, right? If you remember our discussion about art, it feels a lot like that to me. Symbolism is more about you and what you bring to a subject rather than something intrinsic about the subject itself. See, I had heard the story of the loneliest tree, but that doesn't really mean much. that's only significant because we decided to measure the tree in that particular way. But there are any given number of ways that you can categorize something such that it becomes an extreme.
Which tree is taller than all other trees? Which tree has appeared in the most dreams? Which tree knows too much?
These extremities say more about the desired measurement than about the object itself. A tree is a tree. Then I hear of its death. But that doesn't really change how I feel about it either. Look, trees live long, but they aren't so cruel as to never die. Its death was inevitable. And while its death helped frame what it experienced during life, it also happened at a time when the death of a tree is just mundane. But then I hear exactly how it died. And suddenly, symbolism starts growing in my brain, spindled and thorned.
In 1973, a truck driver crossing the Sahara crashed into the tree. Speculation is that the driver may have been drunk. Soon after, the tree died, and what remained of it was put on display in a local museum.
The symbolism I'm left with is an unforgiving one. That car dependency is a fuel for senseless destruction, and that even in the far reaches, one cannot escape the recklessness of humanity. Ugh. That's where the story ends? I don't like that. Terrible. Terrible. Who wrote this? Who wrote this one? No, okay. Symbolism is self-ascribed, right? So I'll just convince myself to feel less miserable about it. I just gotta bring us back from the brink. How to do that? Okay, so you've heard the story now, but some of the details don't quite feel right to me. So let's engage in our critical mind and see where it takes us. Okay, so the tree existed, died, and was transplanted to a museum. I think we can trust that these events probably happened. But I'm left with a pretty pressing question, which is, who was the driver who hit it?
I read reports claiming that the driver was a Libyan caravan driver who was drunk at the time of the collision, but I have difficulty finding any source for this information. You would think that if we knew these specific details about the driver, we would also know who did it.
At the time, there were 2 caravan expeditions that crossed the area for years.
Misinterpretation detected. Okay, so we're trying to figure out who this driver is, and a source stated that 2 caravans crossed this path per year, and I assumed that this involved trucks, like, big caravan trucks, but it's actually more likely that these caravans consisted of camels. Lots of camels. This was my best guess at placing a truck at the tree at that time period. Without it, the story feels less plausible, but is by no means impossible. If we presume that there was a truck driver, then I don't know.
Maybe the driver being a Libyan was a logical deduction based off of the origin of the trucks, or maybe it was a less logical deduction. I'm not totally sure on that one. But the drunk detail especially stands out to me. I think there's a chance that somebody just had the thought of, how else do you hit the most isolated tree in the world unless you're drunk? This elicits the response of course. Because it preys on your cynicism for the actions of individual humans. And it also happens to really nicely answer some questions. How did a truck get out there to begin with? How did somebody driving that truck manage to hit a tree? In a way, it justifies the senseless destruction. So it completes the story really nicely. It feels good to have that resolution, so whether it's true or not, it becomes canon. But without hard evidence, I think there's a few different plausible alternatives. It's a long drive. The driver might have just fallen asleep, or they could have been driving distracted, a malfunction could have caused them to lose control of the vehicle, or even, dare I say it, it could have been malicious. it certainly wouldn't have been the only time that somebody has intentionally harmed a notable tree. Some details about this driver may still be true, and there might be substantial basis for these claims that I just haven't seen. I doubt it was legally considered a crime, so it's not like there would be an arrest record, and who would be there to witness it anyway? Unfortunately, the Department of Weird Trees really underdocumented things in the 1970s. But they improved a lot in time. There's some real weird trees out there. Actually, speaking of the 1970s, I have some reservations about believing that the tree was even hit during that time. Every article will claim that the tree was hit in 1973, definitively, which of course most don't cite. But those that do pull from two quotes, one from Raymond Money and one from Henry Lowe, both from the Berliet-Tenere mission, which happened in 1959. I'll give you a moment to figure out why that might be a problem. The way I see it, this time discrepancy leaves us with three distinct possibilities. One, the tree was hit not just before 1973, but even before 1959, and everybody is just drawing inaccurate conclusions. Two, the Berliet-Tenere mission was not just one of exploring space, but also time. And to the best of our knowledge, they just traveled through time to test their trucks and to look at a small tree. Three, the most isolated tree in the world was involved in two separate vehicle collisions. I honestly don't know which one is true. However, I do know which one I wish was true. And given how Henry Lowe is kind of known for having some outlandish theories about interpreting archaic cave drawings as being evidence for alien contact, well, maybe time travel isn't so ridiculous now, is it? How did he know? Ultimately, I believe that the tree was hit once, prior to 1959, and never fully recovered. It then struggled to survive for years until 1973, when it was finally declared dead and moved to the museum. Then the common retelling of this story simplified things. It merged the two dates together as though they happened in immediate succession. At least, that's what I thought was the truth, until I tracked down an article from the journal Woods and Forests of the Tropics,
Number 153
from 1974. I think a little more context is warranted. There's a website
called the 153 Club.
and it is the definitive online source for information about the Tenere Tree. Everybody will either cite it or cite somebody else who cites it. Now, I have to give credit where credit is due. The website doesn't even provide commentary about the tree, it just posts excerpts from a few primary sources. But remember, behind every excerpt is lost context. I wasn't able to track down most of those sources, but this article is one of them. And there's more to the story than just the excerpt.
The article is very Frenchly titled "The Tenere Tree is Dead." Within it, we can see Tafagag in its emaciated but upright state in January of 1973, and then subsequently toppled by November of the same year. So I think it's reasonable to deduce that it might have experienced some sudden traumatic event. We also have a photo of the tree being hauled to its resting place in the museum for timeline continuity. Then, there's an important detail that I've not seen mentioned elsewhere. According to this paper, the Tenere Tree was found dead by participants of L'épopée, perhaps as a result of a tornado. Let's just interpret tornado to mean a weather event, since dust devils and sandstorms are so common in the desert. Admittedly, the word perhaps might be doing some heavy lifting in my reading of this, but a weakened tree being toppled by strong wind just feels right to me. This may have been the author speculating, so it's important to remember that this is not confirmed. Even so, this really puts the death of the tree in a new light. L'épopée was an endurance rally event held by the car company CITATIONS, where 50 owners of the 2 chevaux, which is such a cool little car. Some of them would have like 2 engines and the doors would just lift right off of it. It was kind of modular in that way.
They would take these cars and they would drive them across the desert. CITATIONS had held a few similar events in the years prior. This was all a part of a big marketing campaign. And you can see that they even marked the tree on their route. It was clearly part of this journey. So not only does this cast further doubt on the drunk driver theory, but between this event and the Berliet-Tenere mission, cars might be less of an object of destruction as they are an object of information. At least in the specific context of this tree. So much of what we know about it comes from people driving to it. But wait a second. I think I might have been so excited and eager at the prospect of a natural death that perhaps I overlooked the supernatural. Roll it back to the tornado part. Stop. You see that? The Tenere Tree is Dead relays a story told 15 years before the tree died, which described a caravaner who themselves had died on the tree while calling out for their lost animals. And sometimes you could still hear their voice. Perhaps ghosts are to blame? You don't know what ghosts are. It's human folklore. Long story. Fun story, long story. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, to be honest, but we could go over it some other time. Anyway, let's get back to the inevitability of its death. It's possible that it might not have lived much longer, even had it not been seriously injured somehow in 1973. When the first well was being dug in 1939, this photograph was taken of the site. The tree appears to be relatively full and actually has two distinct trunks. However, during the oft-quoted 1959 expedition, one trunk is gone entirely. It was slashed instead of felled, and this gruesome injury is attributed to a military truck. By this time, what's left of the tree looks rather grim. Mann is quoted as having said that the tree is still alive, but it is seriously menaced. How long can it survive? Lote can no longer recognize it. He calls it a colorless and bare thorn tree. Now, I recognize that extrapolating from just 2 data points can lead to some fairly inaccurate conclusions, but it seems to me that the tree was really on a downward trend. It's estimated that the Tenere tree was 300 years old. But depending on circumstances, acacia trees can live anywhere from 200 to 650 years old, although the data is a little inconclusive on that. All this goes to say that whether or not the tree was actually hit by a truck, it may have been struggling to live just due to old age and maybe an increasingly harsh environment. Well, then the question becomes, which tree has become the new loneliest tree in the world? And there's a great answer to that. A Sitka spruce tree thrives on Campbell Island near New Zealand. It's 170 miles from any other tree. The then mayor of New Zealand introduced this invasive species in the early 1900s, many thousands of miles from where these trees typically grow. It's surrounded by lots of animals, penguins, albatrosses, seals, and even the world's rarest duck. Look at those little guys. Short side story, they almost went extinct because of some pesky rats that had invaded the island. The Campbell teal only survived by escaping to this big rock just off the coast until all the rats were deleted. Now, what were we talking about? Oh, right, Campbell Island. Fortunately, this is an extraordinarily remote island. There are no roads on or leading to it. But of course, that didn't stop humans from inflicting harm. No, meteorologists removed a large section off of the top to be their Christmas tree, which is why the tree no longer bears the iconic conic Sitka spruce shape. By the way, this also happened in the 1970s. Bad decade for cool trees, huh? The tree still lives though. Actually, it's growing at 5 to 10 times faster than it should, because it's subjected to 325 days of rain per year and gale force winds for nearly a third of the year. Not only that, but it's contributing to scientific research. Climate scientists have been taking core samples to track historical records of carbon dioxide in the air. This is then used to help analyze the Southern Ocean's ability to act as a carbon sink throughout time, and to detect the start of the Anthropocene,
a geological epoch denoting humanity's measurable and inescapable effect on the planet.
Campbell Island is a protected World Heritage Site, so it is off limits to most travelers. The tree is set to Do Not Disturb. Finally, a symbol for introverts.
Wait. Was Taffagag even the loneliest tree in the world to begin with? Given how the sands are shifting, this feels like a question worth asking, right? Earlier, I just kind of vaguely said that it was hundreds of kilometers from any other tree, but if we're being specific, there are two distances that are commonly claimed. 150 kilometers from any tree and 400 kilometers from any tree. What's the nearest tree? And who measured its distance? I'm not sure anybody has ever actually cared to ask, but I think I can make an educated guess here. Let's take a look at a map of the area.
If we inspect a range of 400 kilometers in radius from the tree, there are a few regions of interest. But maybe most notable is Birma. This is an oasis town with plenty of trees and vegetation. This place was usually the beginning or end point of trips that cross paths with the Tenere Tree. It's 320 kilometers from the tree, so already 400 kilometers is out. This was probably the source of that number, and my guess is it just rounded up over time. Sounds more impressive. But what about 150 kilometers? Well, if we narrow our search to that radius, we land quite nicely on a small town called Timia, which is known for its fruit trees. Also, Fachi, which is another oasis town with trees. Plenty of oasis towns in the desert, apparently. Honestly, there are just a bunch of trees in the Sahara, but the Sahara is a really big place. Realistically, you might be able to find trees closer than that by a dozen kilometers or so. I don't think anyone ever actually measured. I think they just approximated from areas that are known to have trees. So, as of the early 1900s, the Campbell Island Sitka quietly dethroned Taffagag. It wasn't even the loneliest tree in the world for the majority of time that non-locals knew about it. But does that even matter?
No! Haven't you been paying attention at all? This is about symbolism. Not logic, not details. It doesn't matter if the tree was hit twice by a time-traveling truck or if a ghost killed it. It doesn't even matter if it was the world's loneliest tree. What matters is that it existed. And because it seemed like it shouldn't, people cared about it. The tree found itself in a changing world, and we understand what that's like.
After it was taken to the museum, a metal sculpture was installed in its place. And even though it didn't look much like the tree, and it was barren and industrial, it still meant something, especially to the two people who designed it and installed it. When it was knocked over, travelers would lift it upright. A couple of real trees were planted in memory of Taffagag, but they also struggled to survive the harsh environment. The epilogue of the Tenere Tree story is fraught with both communal beauty and grim despair. But I think it's really important to frame them both in a grounded context, and the 1974 article does a good job of offering this perspective. The article tells us that while we are tempted to blame human negligence for not preserving such a precious tree, it must be said that, like all living beings, a tree is born, grows, and dies. And that while the tree was cherished, it must too disappear one day. I don't have to surrender my view of the world to forgotten details and callous negligence. It means something to me that it meant so much to other people, even if I didn't share their precise admiration of the tree. So instead, I will look to old maps for the symbol of a lonely acacia that no longer exists. Because it's a welcome reminder that even those of us furthest from reach can always find company in the outliers. Its extreme isolation is, in itself, a beacon for connection to the most far-flung. A sandlocked lighthouse lost to time, but it may be found yet again, the next time the Sahara turns green.
Phew! I think I brought us back from the brink on this one. Thank you for watching to the end. As always, ways to support the show are listed in the description, as well as citations and corrections. Hopefully there are none. Direct financial support honestly goes such a long way to helping improve the frequency and quality of these videos. Ways I want to point you to are Patreon, and if you just like the music, you can check out the Bandcamp. You can also sign up for the mailing list if you don't want to rely on YouTube's notification system, and you can join the Discord if you want to chat with other folks about stuff just like this. And if nothing else, thanks for your time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The red on my face is from the light bouncing off my blood. Wow. Wow.